Hi everyone, welcome to English Today Journey. And hey, don't forget to subscribe if you enjoy learning English in a simple and practical way.
Yes, welcome back. This is the place where we don't just learn English, we also explore ideas that help us think clearly, grow as people, and live with more purpose every day.
I'm really happy you're here today because this episode is about something very important. It's something close to my heart, and honestly, it's something that can change the way you learn anything.
Exactly. Today, we're talking about a skill that most of us were never taught in school, but it affects everything: your goals, your progress, your confidence, and even your dreams.
And that skill is learning how to learn.
Some people call it a meta skill. That means it's the skill behind all other skills. If you understand this, you can learn anything faster and better.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever tried really hard to learn something new?
Maybe English, maybe a new job, maybe hobby, or even had to deal with a difficult time in your life.
You gave it your best. You studied, practiced, watched videos, read books.
But still, it felt like you weren't improving much, like you were moving, but not really moving forward.
If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. I've felt that way too, many times.
And in those moments, it's very easy to blame yourself.
You start thinking, maybe I'm not smart enough.
Maybe I'm too old.
Maybe I just don't have what it takes.
But here's an important question. What if the problem is not you?
What if the real problem is the way you are trying to learn?
Think about it. Has anyone ever truly taught you how to learn?
Not just memorizing things for exams, but really understanding something deeply and remembering it for a long time.
For most of us, the answer is no.
A few years ago, I went through a big change in my life.
Everything was new. New environment, new challenges, and I had to learn many new skills at the same time.
At first, I did what most people do.
I made long to-do lists.
I watched tutorial after tutorial.
I read every book I could find.
I was busy all the time, but something still felt wrong.
Because being busy is not the same as making real progress.
And that's when I started to realize something important.
Maybe I didn't need more information.
Maybe I needed a better way to learn.
And that small realization changed everything.
So there I was, busy all the time, always doing something, always learning something new.
But here's the strange part. Almost nothing was actually staying in your mind, right?
Exactly. I felt tired, confused, and honestly, a bit defeated.
That's a feeling many people know very well. Working hard, but not seeing real results.
And then one day I had a simple but powerful realization.
What was it?
Information is not the same as transformation.
Wow, that's deep. So just collecting information doesn't mean your life is changing.
Yes, you can read hundreds of books, watch endless videos, and still feel stuck.
Because real change doesn't come from information alone.
Exactly. It comes from understanding how your mind actually works.
Like how your brain learns, how habits are formed, and how your emotions affect your memory.
Once I started to understand that, everything began to change.
So what did you do differently?
I stopped focusing only on what I was learning.
And started paying attention to how you were learning.
Yes, and that one small shift changed everything.
In what way?
It changed how I learned languages, how I built my career, and even how I understood myself.
That's powerful. And that's exactly why we're talking about this today, right?
Right, especially for you if you're learning English as an adult.
Because learning English isn't just about vocabulary and grammar.
It's much deeper than that. It's about patience.
Consistency.
And having the right strategy.
It's also about building good habits.
Managing frustration when things feel difficult.
And staying curious even when progress feels slow.
In simple words, it's about understanding your own